The residents of Emmerdale have faced countless dramatic crises over the years, but the heartbreaking situation surrounding Charity Dingle may be one of the most devastating yet. While agreeing to become a surrogate for her granddaughter Serena Sugden, Charity unexpectedly began an affair with Ross Barton and ended up carrying his baby instead. As a result, Sarah is unknowingly bringing up her own aunt, Layla, believing she is her daughter. The shocking family secret is only part of Charity's nightmare. She was later blackmailed over the pregnancy and became the victim of a sexual assault by Dr. Todd. Now that the truth is slowly beginning to emerge, Dingle worries Charity has made a dangerous mistake by confessing everything to her husband, Mackenzie Boyd. Unable to cope with the revelation, Mack starts losing control and becomes determined to make Ross pay for what happened. His quest for revenge soon leads to a confrontation that could end in tragedy. Elsewhere, doubts continue to grow about newcomer Serena Sugden, while Lewis Barton reaches an important decision involving his father, Kev. Here is everything coming up in Emmerdale during the week beginning 13th of July. 1. Ross Barton suffers a terrifying fall after clashing with Mackenzie Boyd. Ross agrees to help Mack with work at Emmerdale Farm, but it quickly becomes clear that the job is only an excuse for something much bigger. Sensing the tension, Ross cautiously asks whether everything between them is all right. Although Mack insists nothing is wrong, his cold attitude tells a very different story. As they move heavy sacks inside the barn, months of anger and resentment finally explode. Their heated argument turns physical, and the two struggle on the mezzanine before Ross is sent tumbling over the edge. Will he survive the shocking accident? 2. Vanessa Woodfield faces police questions about Dr. Caitlin Todd. D.S. Reed arrives at Vanessa's home to question her about Todd, explaining that a serious allegation has been made against her former partner. The unexpected visit leaves Vanessa deeply shaken as she struggles to understand what has happened. Meanwhile, Mack becomes increasingly anxious after Charity suddenly disappears. Unbeknownst to him, she has taken an important step in her recovery by attending a support group for rape survivors. Later, Chas is stunned to learn Charity has confessed the truth about Layla's parentage to Mack. Fearing Sarah could eventually discover the secret, Chas is determined to keep the truth hidden. As the cousins discuss how to protect the family, Charity almost opens up about the trauma she has endured. However, the emotional moment is interrupted when Liam arrives with an injured and exhausted Mack. 3. Serena Sugden's hidden agenda is exposed as Robert is badly hurt. Serena continues secretly investigating the past, making sure Robert and Vanessa remain unaware of her online research. After Vanessa informs Moira that Serena has been asking questions about John, she is warned that some secrets must stay buried. Later, Kev suddenly realizes why Serena looks familiar and immediately shares his discovery with Robert. At the same time, Aaron becomes even more suspicious of her behavior. The following day, Robert is struck unconscious by a runaway farm trailer while working in the fields. Aaron cannot ignore the fact that Serena was nearby when the accident happened, making him question her even more. Joining forces with Chas, Aaron begins watching Serena closely, and together they uncover something that leaves them completely stunned. 4. Gabby Thomas struggles as her romance with Billy Fletcher grows. Gabby is disappointed when Dawn asks her and Billy to delay telling the children about their relationship. However, Billy's support regarding Laurel's unhealthy attitude towards food gives Gabby some reassurance. Things become more complicated after Clemmy catches the couple sharing a kiss and tells Dawn what she witnessed. While Clemmy appears to accept the situation, Dawn finds it much harder to deal with. As the week continues, Gabby's anxiety around food becomes increasingly severe. Her fears reach a breaking point when she becomes distressed by a birthday party menu and abruptly takes her son Thomas home. 5. Lewis Barton gives Kev another chance. Nicola checks in with Ross to see whether the ongoing problems involving Kev have finally been resolved. Ross assures her everything is under control, but Nicola remains worried about Lewis. Soon afterwards, Lewis makes a surprising decision by giving Kev a job at the cafe. As uncertainty begins to creep in, he starts wondering whether trusting his father was the right choice. 6. Caleb Milligan hands Kerry Pollard an important responsibility. With the counterfeit business continuing to operate, Caleb places Kerry in charge of an important delivery. She is instructed to work alongside Billy to make sure everything goes according to plan. Will Kerry prove she can be trusted? 7. Noah Dingle considers a life-changing move. Could Noah be preparing to leave the village? He shocks Mack by revealing that he is seriously considering taking a job abroad. The announcement comes at the worst possible time, as Charity and the rest of the Dingle family are already dealing with overwhelming emotional turmoil. Will Noah decide to leave, or can Mack persuade him to stay for his mother's sake? 8. Jimmy King forms an unexpected friendship with Manpreet Sharma. Skipping work for the day, Jimmy decides to relax instead and heads off for a game of golf with Manpreet. Although it may seem like an innocent outing, could this new friendship be setting the stage for Jimmy's upcoming exit storyline? Emmerdale brings in former Waterloo Road star Jason Dunn for mysterious new role. Emmerdale has announced another exciting casting, with former Waterloo Road favourite Jason Dunn joining the ITV soap in a brand new role. Although details about his character remain under wraps, his arrival will form part of a major upcoming storyline. After spending 7 years portraying Tom Clarkson in Waterloo Road, before leaving the series in 2013, Dunn is now heading to the Yorkshire Dales, where he will take on the role of a dangerous new villain. An ITV spokesperson confirmed to Digital Spy that Dunn will play a character called Steve, who has an unexpected connection to the village. While his appearance is expected to be short-lived, the consequences of his arrival could have a lasting effect on future events. Beyond his time in Waterloo Road, Dunn has appeared in several well-known television dramas, including Coronation Street, Casualty, The Bill, and Death in Paradise. He also portrayed J.R.R. Tolkien in the 2025 film Fackham Hall. Speaking when he left Waterloo Road in 2013, Dunn admitted that many people questioned his decision. "People think I'm an absolute idiot for leaving Waterloo Road, but hopefully I'll prove them wrong. It wasn't an easy decision, but you have to take risks and spice things up a bit." He also reflected on saying goodbye to the role, explaining, "I love Tom, and my last day on set was very emotional, but I want to do all the things that initially appealed to me about becoming an actor, like taking on new projects and stepping out of my comfort zone." Steve becomes the latest newcomer to arrive in the village, following the recent debut of Serena Sugden. Introduced last month, Serena has already established herself as one of the show's most mysterious new residents. Discussing her arrival, Casey Al-Shaksi previously said, "I'm absolutely thrilled to be joining such an iconic show and playing a Sugden. Serena is a fantastic character with so much going on beneath the surface. I can't wait for the audience to see the drama unfold." Producer Laura Shaw also praised the addition of Serena, saying, "The Sugdens are a core part of the Emmerdale fabric, and we are thrilled to welcome Casey to the family." She also hinted that Serena will play a central role in several dramatic and unexpected storylines. With very little currently known about Steve or Serena's mysterious background, viewers are left wondering whether the two characters are connected, or if Steve's arrival will launch an entirely separate storyline. Emmerdale airs on weeknights at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and is available to stream on ITVX.